We don't need to look far to see that most of the people around us are busy and overwhelmed by lack of energy. Between work and personal demands, and probably stress for any crisis that are happening, nowadays long hours of work are investing, causing a big amount of physical, emotional, and mental fatigue. So I would like to invite you to examine why avoiding the epidemic of being busy, managing our energy, and increasing our productivity is so important in our day-to-day lives. There was a time in my life that was marked by a physical energy crisis. The consequences were not the best. I have that physical fatigue, sleepy during the day, I have digestive problems, and I remember that continued thinking about taking a long vacations. I have to admit that having a full-time job, attending university, serving in a ministry, and taking care of my family, although I did it in a high organized way, regularly demanded more hours than usual. And on several occasions, these extended hours reduced my physical energy. The article, Manage Your Energy, Not Your Time, posted a while ago by the Harvard Business Review, emphasizes that the main problem with working more hours is that time is a limited resource, but that energy is a different story. This article clarifies the four main areas of energy: the body, the emotions, the mind, and the spirit. Now, the desire to have more energy, or at least to recover what has been lost, is nothing new. But as the experts on this topic point out, it is not as simple as it seems. Some believe that getting a little more sleep is the solution. Others that frequent coffee or stimulants will give them enough energy. Unfortunately, you and I know some of these solutions are harmful and fail to solve the problem in the long term. If the solution were simple, well, the problem of lack of energy will not exist. But in reality, as Tony Schwartz, the CEO of the Energy Project, says, we must recover our focus in order to be more productive, efficient, and healthy. He claims that we are not changing at the same rate as the world is changing, and that technology is far ahead of our ability to manage it. Also, that we must spread our energy not only for ourselves, but for the organizations that we belong to. Most people today have more activities on their agendas than necessary, waiting all of them to be a priority. And I believe this is what creates the epidemic of being busy. In reality, if everything is a priority, nothing is a priority. So being busy with a big amount of activities, countless activities, does not mean that you are productive or that you are having the results that you want. The solution is not to be busy, rather focus on priorities and recover your energy. So the question is, what can you do to manage priorities and maintain your energy? But before we answer this question, I want to invite you to follow us and continue the discussion on these one and other topics that are impacting our leadership and our productivity. You will find in these videos a coaching question to help you reflect, plus tips to facilitate you to take immediate action. Remember, you can benefit others if you share this material. You can visit our YouTube channel, subscribe, and click on the little bell to receive notifications when new materials are available. So let's work on that question. What can you do to manage your priorities and maintain your energy? First, re-examine your priorities, developing the correct strategy on them. That way, you will have the right focus and avoid continuous waste of energy. Now, if you need help with priorities, we would like to invite you to visit our academy. One of the programs that we have is Stay Focused. Success will follow and will help you to understand more about your priorities. You can start today and work on your own time and having an understanding of what priorities are and how they work, because that is essential for you to make decisions. The decisions that you make every day are determined by your priorities. In this program, you will work with the 4 tools that have helped thousands of people to live their priorities daily and have high levels of productivity, as well as study the process to cultivate the habits that your priorities need. By living daily your priorities and gaining control over the activities that you must execute to achieve them, you will have many more benefits, not only managing your energy, but you will be instantly more productive. You will have more control over your resources. You will be able to make right decisions in the face of unexpected circumstances. You will keep the right perspective in time of crisis. Perfect. After that, you can exchange your energy when necessary. For example, if after an hour of exercising you feel physically tired, but mentally or emotionally exercising is something that gives you that stamina that help you to feel better, consider to use this energy to balance the physical exhaustion. Then look at the 4 areas that I mentioned to you before that give you energy: physical, spiritual, mental, emotional. In which of them do you need to renew yourself? Spend some time of reflection and observe whether any of these areas supply you with energy or, on the contrary, diminish it. And last but not least, use the correct strategy in each area to renew your energy. In the physical area, for example, having a balanced diet and the necessary hours of sleep will help you. In the spiritual area, you can be clear about your purpose and bring it into your daily life. Pray and improve your relationship with God will help you. In the mental area, nothing better to add to your agenda times of reflection. Maybe learning something new or reading that book that inspires you. And on the emotional area, make sure that you stay positive and try to be surrounded by those who bring light to your life. It is essential to maintain balance in these 4 areas of our life because they give us energy. Even more, having the correct focus on your priorities will allow you to use your energy on whom and what is really valuable to you. Very well. Remember that our desire is to add value to your leadership, help you increase your productivity, have more clarity on your next step, and have better results and higher levels of achievement. Like this video and don't hesitate to add your questions or comments. We will be happy to reply to you. And in the meantime, I want you to reflect on what can you do to manage your priorities and maintain your energy. See you soon.